The global recovery has evolved better than we expected. We now forecast global growth to reach 4.2% in 2010, which is an upward revision of 0.3% from our January forecast, and to reach 4.3% in 2011. And alongside growth, global trade has also shown a strong rebound, and so have capital flows. As discussed in the newly released Global Financial Stability Report, financial market conditions and stability.
Averted of the World Economic Studies.
We find ourselves at an important new stage of a crisis. A global depression has been averted, the world economy is recovering, and recovering better than we had previously thought likely. This is certainly welcome news. But new and no less formidable challenges have presented themselves. Achieving strong, sustained, and balanced growth will not be easy. It will require more work, namely fiscal consolidation in advanced countries, exchange rate adjustments, a rebalancing of demand across the world. These are the tasks facing policymakers over the next few years.
And this is a live...
Advanced countries as a whole may need to depreciate their currency so as to increase their net exports. This, in turn, implies that emerging and developing countries, again as a whole, do the reverse, namely let their currency appreciate and reduce their net exports.
Then we'll take your questions. Olivier?
In China, for example, a shift away from exports towards domestic consumption, a shift that requires both structural measures to decrease saving and an appreciation of the currency, appears highly desirable on its own.
Research Department, Jörg de Crescent, Assistant Director.
The cloud, the volcano, that if this is something that is short-lived, it'll be fairly limited. Now, if it lasts longer, it's a different story. According to some estimates, air transport, accounts for around 20% of all cross-border, 15 to 20% for all cross-border trade in Europe. And that's a fair chunk. Now, you can substitute away from air transport to other modes of transport. You can even substitute the goods that you are getting via air transport. For example, you'll be buying fresh flowers locally rather than exotic flowers that are flown in. So even then, that will be acting as a force that limits the fallout from the volcano. So overall, we believe that for as long as this is of limited duration, the fallout will be limited. If it lasts longer, it becomes a more complex question to which we don't yet have a firm answer.
And Abdul Abayed of the World Economic Studies.